What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Queen Talks Crime. I hope y'all having a good day because I'm having an okay day. I just got off work, went and did a little bit of shopping. Now I'm back at home so I can bring y'all another quick video. Okay? So today I will be talking about Samuel Olson. Also, before I get to Samuel Olson, I do want to let you guys know that yes, will be doing a giveaway at the end of this month. So if you want to be a part of it, feel free to become a member, or um when I do the giveaway actual video, you will need to comment on that video that I make so you will have an opportunity to win some money, okay? And it will be a money giveaway, and I do want to show my appreciation to you guys for being loyal supporters of mine, okay? And I appreciate y'all, everything that y'all do. I really do appreciate it, and I want to give back. So that is my way of giving back to you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Samuel Olson. Okay. So Teresa. Okay. This article is from the New York Post. Teresa is facing charges surrounding the disappearance of Samuel Olson. We already know that. Okay. Um, she's most likely to face murder for murdering Samuel. Okay. So the title of this video is going to be Balboa is not the only one guilty for Samuel's death. Okay. And I will be breaking it down as best as I can break it down for you. Okay. So the woman arrested in the disappearance of a 5-year-old Houston boy will likely face additional charges, a prosecutor said. As the judge also increased her bond in her first court appearance, Teresa Balboa, 29, the girlfriend of Samuel Olson's father, Dalton. So don't forget, Balboa is Dalton's girlfriend, okay? So, Balboa, the girlfriend of Samuel Olson's father, has been Dalton has been charged with tampering with evidence, a human corpse in the boy's death. During a court hearing Monday, prosecutor Andrea Beal of the Harris County District Attorney's Office said authorities plan to file additional charges against Balboa. She said a murder or capital murder probe is pending in the case. In addition, Balboa has been charged with assault for allegedly choking Samuel in November. I did not know that she allegedly choked Samuel in November. So she was frequently violent with Samuel. But Dalton, you had this woman around your son. Hold that thought. Y'all think about that. A person that's physically harmed your son before, allegedly, and you will continue to have them around your child. Make it make sense to Queen, because it does not make sense. But let's keep going. During the Monday court appearance, State District Attorney Jones increased her bond from $5,000 to $100,000 in the assault case. Balboa, who is also being held on a $500,000 bond for the tampering charge, did not speak during the brief court hearing. The Harris County Institute of Forensic Science has not officially identified the body found last week by authorities as Samuel. But right before I did this video, it did be released that is Samuel's body, okay? And that it is identified as him. So it has been confirmed right before I did this video, okay? So you'll know it's been confirmed. But investigators have said the body found inside a plastic box at a Best Western in Jasper, about 135 miles northeast of Houston, is the boy. Initially, Balboa accused Samuel's mother and a man who presented himself as a cop of taking the boy. Now, y'all remember that. She was seen on the news. accusing Samuel's mom of having somebody that looked like a cop come and get the child. Let's pause right there. What's weird already is that the mother has custody of the child. Father Dalton picked the child up for a visitation, never brought the child back. Child's been gone. Mother has not seen her son for a year. That's already weird to me. Once the father took the child and you ain't seen your child for a year and you have full custody and he was just taking him for a visitation, you should have already notified the authorities. You should have already notified the authorities. But what I'm guessing, as those mothers do, we try to work with the parent. Because that's what us mothers we try to do. So I'm thinking she probably tried to give him a chance to maybe spend time with his father, see how the school is out there, see if he enjoy maybe the rest of this year going to school with his dad, see how that goes. I understand that. So I'm thinking, okay, since she didn't call the police, she allowed Dalton to have Samuel for maybe a year to see how he like it, where his dad is. So once Samuel is with Dalton, Dalton is responsible for Samuel, since Dalton is the father and the mother handed him off to you. So therefore, Dalton, you are responsible for Samuel. Now I got you caught up on that. Let's pause to where Balboa is allegedly choked Samuel in November. Samuel's in school. Obviously nothing was done about that. Dalton further goes on and dates Balboa. Samuel's in school. He's still with his father. But the father allows Balboa to get him. Says he's not aware that his son missed a whole month of school and that he hadn't been in school since April 30th. He was found deceased around the end of May. So, Dalton, you mean to tell us, the people, that you gave your son to Balboa? You knew she had Samuel, but you had no idea where your son was for 30 days. And you believed her cop story towards the end of the month, but you didn't question where your son was. You was out of town, so you didn't question where your son was. You didn't question, was he in school? Is he going to school? Did you FaceTime him? Did you? Nothing. The person that has allegedly choked your child, been physical with your child before, you felt it was okay to leave Dalton with this person. You should go to jail for neglect. I agree to everybody that has the PSA going around for signatures for Dalton to go to jail. I 100% agree. And I 100% agree because he knew Balboa was physical with his child. And I believe he knew when Samuel was missing, he knew that Balboa had did something to Samuel. But he played that game with Balboa on the news and act like he didn't know where his son was. He played that role. But he knew he should be in jail for knowing and leaving his child with someone that physically hurt him before. And he knew Balboa did something to him when he was on that news fake crying with fake sympathy. No empathy. He knew exactly what happened to Samuel. You mean to tell me Balboa, she just called her roommate, but didn't tell Dalton? Dodson knew. But like I said, Dodson should be in jail anyway because you neglected Samuel by leaving him with someone that hurt him before. And then you had no contact with him. Didn't know where your son was. Didn't care to know while he was in Balboa's care. So what was it that she was telling you, Dodson? Did you not check in at all? Or did you check in on Dodson? Did you check in and she told you lies? Or did you just not check in and didn't care and were doing what you was doing while Samuel was left being treated like God knows what with Balboa? I don't know why Balboa did what she did, but she's a psychopath and she's crazy. And she should have never been around Samuel. I don't know if it was jealousy or just rage, but for her to have choked Samuel before and for Dawson to leave Samuel with Balboa, who's hurt him. Something is wrong with you, Dawson. You should go to jail for neglect. And I believe you knew she killed him before the world knew. You knew. You didn't believe that story about his mother coming to get him. You didn't believe that. I know you didn't believe that. Because I'm sure Samuel's mother would have contacted you and said, hey, I'm coming to get Samuel. You would have known. So I know you didn't believe that story. Hell, we the people didn't even believe that story. So I know you didn't believe that story. Because we didn't. So let's even go even further. So you got the roommate who Balboa told that she killed the boy. It was an altercation. She killed him. The roommate come back. He see the boy dead laying in the bed. They both comply. Go take the boy, put him in the tub for 2 days. After they put the baby in the tub for 2 days, they then together comply. Go take the baby and put him in storage. Then, from there, they go to a motel with the baby in a box. Finally, the roommate comes to his senses, calls a number, tells what he did, and sends the police to Best Western to go get the baby's body, who's deceased, and arrest Balboa. So, you mean to tell me, Dalton, with all the crime that's happening, you have no idea? No way. No way. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe it. He knew who he left his child with. He did not care who he left his child with. I am with Samuel's mother. Dalton Olson needs to go to jail for neglect and possibly being involved in the cover-up of the murder. I do believe at some point Balboa told Dalton, and Dalton knew and didn't do the right thing, but he played along with this whole role of mommy coming to get Samuel. So the mother has to go plead her case, prove that, hey, I didn't come get my son. So she proves it on video that she didn't go get him. So now she done proved her case. They go look at Balboa because your story don't add up. She never came. You was the last one with the child. Where is Samuel? Where is Samuel? So, like I said, this whole story is sickening. I do hope the roommate gets some charges brought against him for helping. Soon you saw Samuel lifeless body in that bed. You should have called the police. You should have not conspired with Balboa to put him in no tub, to go try to stuff him in the storage. Nothing. You should have called the police. You would have been just free of any type of criminal charges. I do believe Balboa contacted Dalton at some point and told him about Samuel. And I believe Dalton chose to play the innocent, don't know what happened, fake father role. But he is responsible because the mother left you in charge of Samuel. You was responsible for him every second of the day. You were responsible for Samuel. You failed him as a father. You failed Samuel. You allowed your girlfriend to kill your son. I can't be no straightforward than that. You allowed your girlfriend that you knew was violent with your son, you allowed her to kill your son. Piss poor father. And you should go to jail. I cannot be no plainer than that. The only victim is Samuel. And he's no longer here. So the roommate, Balboa, and Dalton, in my opinion, should all be locked up for some charges. Dalton knew who he left his child with. And she's hurt him before, and you put him right back in her hands. You should have some charges, Dalton. You should be in jail. You are just as guilty as Balboa for mistreating and neglecting and murdering that child. You are just as complicit. And roommate, it took you long enough to come clean. It took you long enough to call the police. But thank you for eventually doing it. It would have been nice if you did it sooner. But this is sick. This is very sick. I don't know what Balboa's reason is. We the people, Balboa, we would like to know why. Why did you do that to Samuel? Why did you physically harm him in November? Allegedly try to choke him. And why did you kill him? If it was too much and you didn't want to be bothered with your boyfriend's son, why didn't you just phone Dalton, tell Dalton, get his butt back here, this is your responsibility, this is your child, come get your child? Why did you have to kill him? Why? We the people want to know why. There are so many other ways you could have handled the situation, but you chose murder. Cold-blooded. You deserve capital punishment. We the people believe you deserve capital punishment. Dalton, you deserve jail. Right along in there with Balboa. And roommate, for helping her, you helped move a corpse too. You helped her put the body in a tub. You helped to put from the tub to the storage unit. You are just as complicit, and you deserve some jail time too. This is crazy. This is crazy. Please keep Samuel's mother in your prayers. Why? Because you don't know what she's going through. When you send your child to a visitation with their other parent, and then you find out your child is deceased, you will never see that child again. You can't imagine how that could possibly feel unless you've been through that. So please keep Samuel's mother in your prayers, you guys. because I can't imagine sending my child on a visitation, thinking he's okay. He's with his dad, he's fine. And then to get that call that your child is missing and then deceased. So please keep them in your prayers, okay? Thank y'all for watching. Like I said, I let y'all know about the giveaway. So towards the end of this month, I will be doing a video. And when I do the giveaway video, you will know. And then you will comment on that video. Okay? You will comment on that video. And when you do, I will collect all the names. And then you will have a chance to win some money. And by that end of the month, I'll decide how much, if I'm just going to do a big lump sum or am I going to break it up so multiple people can get a chance to win. I'm not sure. But I appreciate y'all for watching, for subscribing, for sharing. And I will be back with any updates with Samuel's case, with Amari, and with Cash. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below. Thank y'all, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.